I've been a fan of K-pop since 2012. Yes, I've spent 7 years listening to this genre. K-pop was by my side throughout my teenage years, helping me escape from the horrors of high school. I've even witnessed people go from teasing the genre to becoming huge fans themselves. From the start, I've always been amazed by the amount of hard work these groups put forward just to present a single song. Not only do these groups produce fantastic music, but they also have beautiful choreography, aesthetic music videos, largely thought out concepts, innovative merchandise, and on top of that, the genre even has their own sense of community and culture. Now, in 2019, I really thought I'd seen it all. There was no way these groups could level up. Everything was already perfect, besides the treatment of idols. But then, I discovered LOONA.
Hello! Welcome! I wanna try some right now. Hey, let's get it!
While I still truly love and respect so many other K-pop artists, LOONA have stepped outside of the box and will no doubt make K-pop history as arguably the best K-pop group ever!
Period! 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 Period!
There are so many reasons to why LOONA are revolutionary. So to make sure this video flows nicely, I'm splitting it up into sections, each one being a different reason to, well, stan LOONA. And the first reason is of course the most important for any artist, the music. We all know that music is subjective. People enjoy different things. And that's the beauty of LOONA. Their discography is immense and crosses through multiple genres and sounds. It goes from Disney princess ballads to smooth R&B jams, from rainy day moods to twerking in the rain. With over 3 hours of songs covering so many subject matters and styles, you can create endless playlists for all different kind of moods and situations, just from their discography alone. I've even made some for y'all as examples, all of which are linked in the description. So we have Isabel's Work playlist, Me, Myself and LOONA, Damaged Scalp's Only Party, Depression Nap number 3, and American Horror Story LOONA. So go check them out if you would like. Anyways, so much creativity and love goes into their music. Each song has a stylistic goal in mind, trying to give off a certain feeling, which they all achieve. You can just feel it in your bones how much soul goes into producing each and every song. For example, VV's Everyday I Love You was purposely paying homage to 90s K-pop groups like SES. Another example is IVE's New. It was the first Soul Tropicana track ever produced in Korea. Even the LOONA songs that sound a little generic like 1/3's Love and Life were meant to give off that vibe. BBC, their company, said it so themselves. And regardless of each song's genre and sound, they are all masterpieces and are so enjoyable to listen to. Okay, this is a little sidetrack, but if you didn't already know, LOONA is made up of 12 members and each had their own single album before they debuted as a group. Since late 2016, every month a new member was announced, and after a certain amount of girls had their solos, they would band together and create a sub-unit, each with their own distinctive style and sound. Now, if we go all the way back to the very first girl, Heejin, whose solo came out on October 4th, 2016, you can already tell how unique LOONA's songs are. Her vocals are refreshing and so bright. I don't even know how to explain it, but this part right here oh my god, it's so satisfying. Her song is very reminiscent of Broadway soundtracks mixed with a catchy pop chorus. You know damn well Sharpay from High School Musical would perform this song. Speaking of satisfying vocals, the members of LOONA have such soothing voices. I can't speak on their vocal abilities as I'm not an expert, but just as a listener, I personally love the unique charm to their voices. Here are some extracts of my favorite vocal lines from LOONA. Wow, just wow. On top of that, LOONA have some of the best producers and writers such as Daniel Caesar and Charlie Taft, who is the mastermind behind some of Red Velvet's best songs like Automatic and Cool Hot Sweet Love. Honestly, I could go on and on about each individual song LOONA have released, but I'll leave it for you to discover and enjoy by yourself.
Bitch, what the fuck is this? Bitch, what the fuck is this? Are y'all motherfucking serious? Bitch, what the fuck is...
Okay guys, we're about to go deep, bitch. We're going in deep. So you better open your ears for this one. If you haven't already heard, LOONA's whole concept is centered around the LOONAverse, which is a term for the universe the LOONA members are involved with. Kind of like how Marvel fans use the term MCU. If you haven't already connected the dots, basically each girl has her own storyline that link up with the other 11 girls and their subunit. As each member was introduced, the storyline thickened. However, BBC, or rather Jaden Jong, the producer behind LOONA's concept and story, doesn't make the storyline clear, only revealing some details about the lore via social media, leaving the fans to decipher the clues and symbolism left in LOONA's music videos, lyrics, teaser pictures, and even fashion for themselves. Storylines and theories aren't new in K-pop. BTS, GFriend, Monster X, VIX, and many more groups have experimented with this concept in many interesting ways. I view these stories as I view different books or movies, meaning the stories they tell could be completely different to each other, falling into different genres and alluding to different things. But yes, in the end, they are all stories. Introducing a storyline into LOONA is not what makes them special or the best K-pop group ever. It's the story itself that does. The overall story is about each girl's journey of awakening in the LOONAverse and trying to find each other to form as one group. But there's so much more to the story. The insane amount of detail within the LOONAverse is astonishing. Each girl has their own representative color and animal, both of which carry heavy symbolism to their storylines and music videos. The 1/3 girls have locations, the Odd Eye girls have superpowers, and the YY by Y girls have fruits. Cherry also has a fruit, but that's to do with the story. I'm not going into the specifics of the theory because, deadass, I don't even know what's going on half the time. But if you are interested, I would highly recommend Twin Fish's LOONA project on YouTube. She has went through every single music video and teaser to explain the LOONAverse and different theories. After watching all of her videos and doing some research on my own as well, I can confirm this story is insane. It's genius, meaningful, and honestly so entertaining. If they made this into a graphic novel or movie, I would be the first in line to support it. If you want to know just how complex this story is, let me show you this. A person named Bragan or Bragan, I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce the name, on Twitter created this to explain the theory. If you can't decipher these pictures, I will help. Yes, the LOONAverse is based on the Mobius strip, the color theory, the story of Eden, and possibly even the string theory and quantum physics. It is quite confusing and daunting, but once you understand everything, it's so cool how everything connects. I don't even know how to describe the feeling, but it's kind of like you just solved a mystery. But the mystery keeps going with every new comeback. Yo, when I was binge watching Twin Fish's theory videos, I got so immersed that when I saw the purple bin liner in one of my trash cans, my mind subconsciously paused and thought of Cherry and like, what could this symbolize? Like, am I on the flip side of the Mobius strip right now? Like, what? Honestly, it's pretty embarrassing to admit, but like, yeah, let's keep going. I think the most exciting part about this story is the teasers and VCRs. Some of them actually give me the chills. It can be super creepy at times because there are creepy and scary storylines with some of the members. For example, the XX teaser where it shows the Hi Hi teaser but in reversed. If you don't know the story of the Hi Hi music video, it is about all the girls coming together for the first time. They achieve their main goal of finding each other, but the teaser is reversed, undoing everything they have done over the past 2 years. Ew, I hate it, but like, I kind of like the creepy feeling it gives off. Like, it actually gives me goosebumps watching that teaser. Also, there is a VCR they showed at a concert with Jin Seol, who at the time hadn't been announced, in the background of the video looking for a representative animal, the betta fish. Yo, this creeps me out so much, but like, it excites me too. Like, I'm so confused. This is straight out of a horror movie. It's crazy. I don't know how to explain the feelings I be getting from these teasers, music videos, and all the theories. The closest I can compare it to would be the excitement Nintendo fans felt when Smash was announced in that unexpected way. Look, I don't know, it's just so good, okay? So we already talked about how the music videos are critical for the storyline, yet I haven't talked about just how beautiful these music videos are. To put it simply, they are art. Okay, bitch, they are art! Despite the company's budget, each video brings forth such insane visuals. They are filmed all over the world, in some of the most prettiest places. All of the props, sets, and outfits are so refreshing and unique, standing out amongst the typical box set music videos that are standard in K-pop. You don't even need to know the intricate LOONA lore or heavy symbolism to enjoy each music video. Yo, I didn't even know there was a storyline until late December 2018, but my ass still was obsessed with their music videos. Look, I'm no professional, but for a large part of my life, I wanted to be a music video director or editor. I adore music videos. It's one of my biggest loves. They evoke such heart-pounding emotions inside of me. Look, I know that's super cheesy and I'm cringing at myself, but it's true. And the first music video I saw from LOONA was I'll Be There, the duet by Heejin and Hyunjin. There was just something so authentic and beautiful in that video that moved me so much. The creators worked around that minimal budget to create such a pure and cute video. You can just sense the director's passion. I just keep imagining their excitement as they come up with all the ideas for each scene. And it matches so perfectly with the song's sound, which, by the way, honey, is so good. After I watched this, I knew I would be keeping up with LOONA. The members of LOONA are so pure. I don't even know how to describe them. So let me just show you a little highlight reel of each member that I put together.
중학생 희진.
주변에 프랑스 사람들도 있는 거 아니죠?
안 돼요. 안 돼요. 뭐요? 하나, 둘, 셋. 이거 약간 주려고 한 거 아닙니까?
진솔이 잊으면 안 돼. 사랑이 뭐가
백조 표현할 수 있어요?
진짜요?
네.
My teacher, what do you think about my pronunciation?
Very good.
Oh! Thank you.
Okay, wait. Let me explain myself, okay? I know orbits don't have the best reputation, but let's be real, all fandoms have their bad eggs. If we ignore the toxic part, the LOONA fandom is such a fun place. I'm sorry, but they really be making the funniest memes out of all stan K-pop Twitter, okay? Also, orbits are crazy smart. The theories they come up with are genius. They are very accepting people too. It truly feels like a community. Honestly, the duality of orbits is insane. Stan accounts go from posting crap like this to talking about quantum physics in a Looniverse theory thread.
Here we go, lesbians. Here we go, lesbians. Come on.
Like all media, K-pop is quite conservative. There are a few artists and music videos that hint at LGBT themes or relationships, but most of them do it purely for fan service or to be sexy. The LGBT community is often overly sexualized in the media. This has caused a harmful stigma around the community. The cute and romantic side of these relationships are hardly ever represented, especially in K-pop. However, LOONA are doing their part. Okay, Chu's Heart Attack music video clearly features Chu having a crush on Ives, another LOONA member, and this is a big part of her storyline in the Looniverse. On top of that, it is theorized that Ives had a relationship or is crushing on Vivi, explaining many aspects of her own specific storyline. The group also has a song called Rosie, which BBC described as a song that talks about the beautiful yet thorny emotions between two girls that draws them like a compass but wrecking them simultaneously, without a plan to escape to, in which they are being kind but chic, friendly but not close, having feelings for each other but finds it annoying to date each other. Now, BBC have been a little shady, deleting this description from YouTube, but regardless, we are just applauding them for this type of representation, because even though they don't make it clear, it's a start most other K-pop groups haven't made. Another great thing about LOONA is that in one of the XX teaser videos, they use a young black woman as an extra, and she's not depicted in a comedic way. Now, using diverse extras in K-pop music videos and teasers is nothing new, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't ignore it. We should express our gratitude so that companies and media continue to do so. Obviously, this video proves that LOONA is superior, and if you disagree,
I will fucking launch that bitch. I will break your fucking boots.
I don't know how to finish this video, so here's my cover of Seesaw by LOONA. Just sit back and enjoy, guys, and most of all, stan LOONA.
I see you. 아니 넌 지금 내 앞에 없지. I saw you.
That's right.
It's been a long day. 그다지 나 집시계 한결 같은 거 없었지만 It's been a long day. 어느 다른 커피 너무 많이 마신 걸까. 시루로 같은 거해. 하지만 대부분의 가까울수록 로플레이드 보낸 하루 내 지분은 시속 같은 all day 아마도 something makes me up and down 네가 떠나간 넌 너무 좋아 I see you 아니 넌 지금 내 옆에 없지 I saw you That's right I see you 내게 지금 꾸는 거는 건지 I saw you I'm like seesaw Oh, 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 oh 오락가락 I'm like seesaw Oh, 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 oh Up and down I'm like seesaw Which is right I see or saw you Which is right? I love or loved you.